Watch Dogs is possibly one of the most hyped games this next generation, and it is also the best-selling game this generation too. And so I'm bringing you a next-gen game review of Watch Dogs. I played it on the Xbox One, and I'll be reviewing the full game and multiplayer and graphics and stuff like that. But before you get started, make sure to hit the sub button and the like button. We're going to try and aim for 20 likes for this video. If we can get that, that would be really appreciated. And let's jump into this review. So first thing we're going to talk about the story. Watch Dogs does a really good job of the story. You can have around 10 to 20 hours of just main story, gameplay and stuff like that. But then if you go through all the side missions, you can get up to, like, I think they say 100 hours. So you got a lot of gameplay hours and story and stuff like that. And it's really hard because it seems like as you're playing the game, the main story in that, you get tracked onto these different side missions, and it feels like it's not like making you do the side missions, but it feels like you want to do it. It's a really good feeling to go through these side missions and just complete them, which is kind of fun, and you get achievements and stuff like that. But what basically happens is you play a game as Aiden Peters. He's a hacker, and something happens to his family and stuff like that, so he tries to get revenge and try and be a better person and stuff like that. So it's a really good story. It's a serious story. It's nothing like they're goofing around and a silly campaign, stuff like that. It's more serious, and you can go around hacking the whole city. You can, like, hack the trains, you can hack the lights, you can turn off the whole power of the city of Chicago. And talking about the city of Chicago, Ubisoft did a really good job at making this open world game. You can clearly identify a lot of points. It's a pretty big open world game too. It's not nearly as big as GTA 5, but on the other hand, it's a lot more compact. When you're playing GTA 5, you have a lot of open land, the mountains, deserts, and stuff like that. This you really don't. You have everything compact, which is good and bad depending on the person. The graphics, I play on the Xbox One. It looks pretty good. Nothing like, oh my gosh, this looks amazing. I have not seen the previous generation, the Xbox 360 and PS3, but I heard it looks decent. Graphics really don't dictate whether or not a game would be good, but it helps out, certainly. So the next gen versions definitely do look good. The multiplayer, I'm not really liking the multiplayer. It's different, and it just feels like they kind of added that on there. You have a couple different modes of multiplayer. You have one where you could join someone's lobby of them playing single player, and you can hack them, and you have to try and stay hidden and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. But the one thing I wish they would add to this, I know they can update it, whatever, but the ability to choose who you hack. Like, I could be like, oh, this person's my friends, let's hack this person, because I really want to hack my friends. I don't want to hack some random person. So I wish they would add that. They also have a mode called Decryption, and you and your friends compete against another group of, I think, around 6 people, and you go around trying to decode a secret message, and you have to stay away from them, and it's like a on and off battle between them to see who could decrypt the file the fastest and stuff like that, which I really don't feel like people are really playing it to the objective. It kind of seems like random, and it's like it's all spread out too much in this. It's not compact like how they're showing off in the trailer. So I'm not a really big fan of the multiplayer, but you can also join the players match and just joke around, do whatever in the city, which is kind of cool. But I just feel like the multiplayer is tacked onto it. They really didn't go in depth with it. They didn't really improve it and stuff like that. So I'm not a huge fan of the multiplayer. But other than that, this game is a really good game. I give it an 8 out of 10. And if you haven't picked it up and you're interested in a game like this, go pick it up. It's totally worth the $60. Or if you can find a discount on it, whatever. But I would highly recommend anybody who has not picked it up, pick it up. You'll love it. Especially the story. The story is the main selling point of this game because I like it and it's a good story. So that's basically it. If you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you next time.